It's my pleasure to introduce today to you guys Roger Machado, Master Roger Machado. He teaches yoga jiu-jitsu, which is spectacular. Guru Dan, I watched some of his privates with him, and amazing. He does the it's the gymnastica naturelle mix with jiu-jitsu exercises created by him. So he's got some really cool stuff. I watched Guru Dan's transformation of his body go from really bad to really good with his back injuries, and because he's on an airplane all the time, and it's from Master Roger. So congratulations, and come on up.
All right, guys, let's get started. I would like to go through some movements on the ground just to loosen up your body a little bit so we can get started. So very, very simple. You guys just follow me. We're going to go through some basic movements. Just watch the space around you so you guys don't kick each other, okay? All right, so here, very simple, guys. Just walk a little bit here. You can hold your knees or you can hold your hamstrings. Either or, like this, or like this. Just loosen up a little bit. Very good. Plant your feet on the floor when you come up. Now we're gonna cross the legs like this. You come down, you're gonna touch one knee on the ground and post the other one like this. And then you alternate, okay? Here. Very loose, very loose. Just to loosen up the back a little bit and the hips. Couple more times. Okay, we're going to add another movement now. When you rock, you're going to bring one leg in, lift this leg on the air, then you're going to post your elbow on the ground, then you bring your leg back and go as far as comfortable for you. So look, leg, elbow, leg, okay?
Sir,
all right, let's do it. Alternating sides. Loose, very relaxed, very relaxed. As far as comfortable for you. Okay guys, now from here, very, very simple too, from the same position here, you can use your hands on the ground. You're gonna push the hand on the side of the leg, push both hands, and then switch sides. You see? Be careful not to kick anybody next to you. Sure. There. Now, if you want to make it easier, you can try to do it without the hands, just for fun. Okay? Come on, guys. You're working on the baby level over here.
I'm good at that level. Master baby.
That's good. If it's too hard without, guys, don't force. You can use your hands to help. Okay, guys, so First technique we're gonna work today, from the knees, from the single leg position. When your partner goes for your leg here, very common situation, right? So what you guys gonna do, you're gonna hook both of your wrists outside, inside on your partner's armpit. So here, and then he's gonna be pushing here. So you're gonna be using his momentum to help you. So you're gonna go here, and as you start to push, just for a moment, you're gonna do a windshield wiper motion with your legs towards your right. So here, you're gonna go out. So look here. Here, control. Then he starts to push. I feel he start to push. Then I do the windshield wiper, and I sit down, kick the leg, and go to the mount. So you use his momentum to help you. You don't have to muscle. So here, okay, what do I do first, guys? Control, right? Then I feel he start to push me. I resist a little bit, and what do I do with my legs? Windshield wiper. Windshield wiper, look, to the outside. Then as I sit down, pull his body over your hip, then look. You see? You guys got it? I want to see one more time. One more time? Okay. Let's go over the steps. Step 1, hook, right? Step 2,
Windshield wiper.
windshield wiper. Very good. As you start to push, windshield wiper, sit down on the ground. Then what I do now? I pull him over my leg, look, kick, and now roll over my shoulder, look, and go for the mount. Okay, guys, watch the space around you, okay? All right, have fun, guys. Go. Make sure you have your foot hooked on your partner's legs. Another thing, too, what is on it? Oh, now, if your partner is a big guy, much bigger than you, don't try to kick your leg high. Just roll him to the side, okay? Like here, look, if he starts to push, he's very, very big. Look, I just hook here, look, just roll. Don't try to lift him up. But if he's not much bigger than you, you can use that leverage to impress your friends that will be watching inside. Go ahead, guys. Some of you are using your hands like this. This is a very weak control. So instead of using your hands, go all the way with your wrist here, underneath, so you can have much more leverage to, sorry, Tony.
No, it's good, I'm good.
You can get much more leverage to pull your partner. And make sure when you pull him straight on top of your hip, because otherwise it's not gonna be safe to your knee if you pull him the other way. You put the weight there, the weight's gonna go here, then you try to go that way, you can get hurt. Okay? Go ahead, guys, just a couple more minutes. Now we're gonna work a technique from the turtle. Now here, now, when your partner is closed up like that, is it easy for you to get the hooks in? No. It doesn't give you much space here. So what are you guys gonna do? I'm gonna show you a little trick where you can do, where you're gonna slide your knee underneath him, and then you're gonna do the similar sweep that you just did from the turtle. And look here. From here, I have the position here. Then I come up for a moment, and I'm gonna put the top of my knee right to his hip, above his thighs, right here on the pocket. So I'm here. Then I come here. I dig my knee right there, right on the top of his hip here. Now I'm gonna get my feet off the ground, and I'm gonna slide my weights until my hip touch his body. See, my hip's right next to his body. Now I'm gonna control his forearm. Now I'm gonna bring my other knee in next to his arm. Now look here. Hey, what happened? You have the crucifix technique there, from there. Okay? One more time. So, control. And I'm gonna turn his body around so you guys see the first part. I come up, get the tip of my knee on his hip. Now I get my feet off the ground and slide until my hip goes all the way touching his body. Now I control his forearm here, bring my other knee in. Now I do the windshield wiper again, look. Now look, I do it slow, just rolling, look. I can kick, And then look, the control here, I have the position. But now from here, he doesn't have, usually this is a technique you guys seen with the gi. With the gi it's very easy to do the choke, you just go here. But there's no gi here, so how are we gonna do the choke here? So one option here, I'm gonna come here, look, I'm gonna make I turn my body sideways and make a V of my arm. Then I'm gonna come with this hand, bringing behind my neck. Now I squeeze. Okay, so look here, I turn to my side, make the V, come with the hand behind my head here, control his arm here, now I just squeeze the elbows in. Okay, guys, let me see if you can walk me through the steps. Okay guys, what do I do first? Knee.
Lift up your foot.
Next, get my feet off and do what? Slide down until my hip touch his body. Next, grab the arm. Next. And then from here, I hook his biceps here. And then I do the windshield wiper. Now look, kick, trap. Now from here, maintain the control, look. Turn my upper body to the side, make the V under his neck, hand behind my neck here. Now I squeeze the elbow in. Okay?
Sir.
All right, guys, let's do it. Sir. You have your partner on the third position. Sometimes he might have a good base. So for this technique to work well, you gotta make sure you really dig your hip deep, where your knee deep, where your hip is all the way next to his body. For example, some of you, I notice when you're going in, you're leaving a gap like this. So here, your leg is not gonna be strong enough. So you gotta go all the way in here. You see the difference? Because then when you go, look, no effort, look, no effort. You're gonna go with much more ease. Okay guys, one more minute, go. I'm gonna give you now, option number 2. So this position, this choke, one arm choke from the crucifix, that if your arm is trapped, because sometimes your partner might squeeze his arm in and it's trapped there, you can't use this arm to do this. But if you are one step ahead of him, during the transition, you can go straight for the back choke, for the rear naked choke here. How? Look, you got exactly the same technique. Control, bring the knee in, I go, but now I let it go this hand. Go here. You see? I have the back choke. So you gotta let it go your hand before he puts the weight on your arm. So look, get deep, control here. Look, I try to do slow motion. Here, I start to slide, let it go. See, make the V, that's it. Try that, guys, just few reps. Next position is the same technique with a different setup. Because one of the risks, and one of you guys did a very, very good observation. You said, but Professor, when I have the control of the arm, of his forearm, a lot of times what your partner might do when he does it?
Roll through.
Do you think there's a chance he might roll you the other way?
Yes, sir.
Guess what? It's okay. You might use that as your favorite, right? So look here, let's say the guy is very sneaky, or actually, I want him to do that. So look, I don't even, and he's so close, he's like a human turtle. There's no gap, impossible gap to get my knee in. But I have a chance to control the forearm. Now here, look what I'm gonna do. From here, I just have the forearm, my knee is not in. I'm gonna bait him. Even if I don't, very, very likely he might try. But if I want to make even more tempting for him, I'm just gonna touch this hand on his biceps here. Then I'm gonna start, look, I start to lean over his body here. What do you think now? Here, look, put the hand here. Thank you. Same position. He's giving you a gift and he doesn't even know. And it's not even your birthday, he's giving you a gift. Sir, one of my Machado jokes. Okay, guys, so look here. I control the forearm. What's the first step? Control the forearm, right? Okay. Next, I start to lean here. Yeah, you don't have to touch the biceps. Here, then look, you can put your hand here. Then you're gonna start. Now I go to the biceps. Bah! Trap. That's it. You have the same result as the other one. Okay?
Sir.
All right, guys, let's do it. Give you guys another option. So from here, you have the basic control here. Then you're gonna control the forearm. But of course, if he rolls you, you guys know what to do, right? If he rolls you, what do you do? Get the crucifix, right? But look here, work your balance here. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go with my body around his body, and I'm gonna touch my right knee on my right elbow. Okay, so look here. Did I touch my arm there? Yep. Okay, now here, from this position, I'm gonna post my left hand on his back. I'm gonna come up, post the hand on his back. So look here, up. Now I'm gonna swing my leg over his body. Sit on his shoulder and go for the arm bar. Okay? Sir. All right. Step one, what do I do, guys? Trap the arm. Next. Touch your knee on your elbow. Next. Hand on the back. Come up. Look, I do it slow. Just sit on the chair here. Take your time. You might even talk to your friend for a moment. Hey, how are you doing? How was your day? Now here, important detail here, guys. They make a big difference. When you're sitting down, you can use this hand. You're gonna lean. So I'm gonna do slow motion. From here, I'm gonna go here. I touch my hand on the ground. Now I'm gonna start to lean over his neck and shoulder. Look, that's what's gonna make him roll. Make no effort there. So it's almost like he's doing a shoulder roll. And then from here, you can work the different ways, you know, to break the grip. So again, look, I control, touch, post, go over, sit on the chair here. Now I start to slide, see? Then I roll over the shoulder, then you crunch and go for the grip. Okay, guys, let's do it. And he was asking me, what if the guy rolls you the other way as you're going for the arm bar? Look, the pause bar, I was just joking. You don't want to have that pause. You want to make one fluid motion. Once you get here, as soon as I get here, I slide and roll. You want to do like that. You don't want to pause there. Because otherwise, you can give a chance to your opponent. If you stop there, he might tuck it in and roll you the other way. Okay? Go ahead, guys. All right, so here, is this a common position, guys? Yes, sir. Very common, right? Now, if your partner is like on this position like this, let's say you like to attack his back. Do you see, is it easy for him to get his back from here? What do you guys think? Is that easy to get his back from there? No. He's flat on his back. So I'm gonna give you guys a little option how to use your angle and the leverage to actually get his back starting from here. So how are you gonna do that? You guys are ready? You like this control? Very good control, right? I love this control. You control his head and his arm. Now, from this position, I'm gonna slide my elbow, make sure my elbow is right behind his neck. You see? And then my hand is gonna cup right in the front of his shoulder. So look here. I make a V behind his neck. Now the next step, I'm gonna get my right knee and touch my right elbow. Okay? Now look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press my hand here and go on that angle. And after I start to lift him, I'm gonna use my chest behind his shoulder and go for the neck. So the way it works, it's angle and leverage. If you guys try to do like from here, like, man, you're gonna throw your back out. Do this. So what do I do first, guys? Make what? Make the V behind the neck, okay? Hand, where the hand goes? Top of the shoulder here on his chest. Next? Knee, look. Touch my knee on my elbow. Oh, you know, another key detail. The elbow position, you're gonna have to do this. dig your elbow like this, underneath him. Don't leave your elbow out, because here, you see, his head's gonna slide out. So makes a big difference. You see here, there's a little gap between my elbow and his body. So as I come here, I make sure my elbow is tucked in. Look here. It's 10 times easier, guys, to do the position. So look, let's walk the steps first. Make the V, the hand. Okay, very good. Okay, what about my other knee? Knee to the elbow. And what I do with my elbow?
Close the gap.
Close the gap between his body. Now look, next, push that way. Now I start to use my body here, pushing forward. Then I go. All right, guys, let's give it a try. Go. If your partner open his arms like this, you're not going to be able to do it. So these techniques, when the guy he's not trying to escape, he's just trying to defend, stay here. That's what this technique's tailored for. Now, let me go the other side. Now, from the same control here, I'm gonna do the technique one time, then I show you guys the steps, okay, how to do it. So, start here. You guys got it? Yes, sir. Can you believe it? I don't teach like that. I just mess. So, okay, you guys, you got any of what I did? What did I do?
Triangle. Yes. Triangle.
That's it. So you guys gotta get the step, the strategy going on, because here, does this look like a safe position?
For him,
Here, that's a very safe. Man, how do you create the opening? So that's the trick. So the first thing you're gonna do, what I love about this setup, guys, is that I'm not giving any gaps at all for my partner. And especially if you don't give situation, the guy's very slippery. So I keep that grip the whole time. I just do some slight changes to pull it off the technique. So look here. The first thing that I'm gonna do, I have the gable grip here, right? Look, the hands like this. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, I have to keep his upper body flat on his back. Now here, I'm gonna use my hips and I'm gonna change my angle to turn his hip to the side like that. But his upper body is gonna stay flat. So look here, I start to come here. Is his hip sideways? Yes, sir. Now, I'm gonna slide my left knee, my hip is right under his right elbow. I slide my knee in. What happened with his elbow? His elbow, look. His elbow is out now. See? Now here, the same grip. I open my grip for a moment. Now I'm gonna make the same grip over his wrist. Look. And do the gable grip again. See? Now here, I'm gonna do the windshield wiper toward his legs and block his hip with my knee. It's a lot of steps. You guys are gonna have to go little by little. Now I start to lay down. Look. Bring my leg over the shoulder. You see? But now here, I don't want him to come up. So from this control, I control his arm. Now I'm gonna shoot my hip that way. Now I'm gonna come towards my leg and lock here. So you can take, now you can talk to your friend. Then you can choose to work the triangle, or you can work on his arm there too. You choose. Okay, guys. Let's see if you can go over the steps. First, gable grip, right? What do I do now, guys? First step. So step by step. So look, back flat. Look, I come here. Is his hip sideways, okay? Next, I slide my knee here, my hip right under his elbow, and slide all the way up until his elbow is open like this. Next step, guys. Over the wrist. Look, I go over, lock, pressure, elbows in here. Just control. Next, windshield wiper, block the hip. Now next, I sit down, look, bring the leg over the shoulder, lock here, right? Now what do I need to do? Shoot my hip, this, control his arm, shoot your hip here. Now look, I'm gonna climb I sit up on my elbow, lock here. It's gonna be really tight. Are you okay, Tony? Yeah, so his eyes are turning red. I'm squeezing too hard, I apologize. So here, look, here, lock here. Or if you want, you can just switch for the arm bar too. You guys want to see again? One more time? Yeah, it's a lot of steps. Okay, guys, let's walk the steps again. First, gable grip. Next,
Hips.
turn the hips.
The elbow.
Knee out, open his elbow. Both knees against his body. Next, grip over his wrist. Lock. Next, windshield wiper and block the hip. Next, I start to sit down, look over the shoulder. Bah. Yeah, now here, look, you can control his arm, shoot your hip out, and then I sit up on my elbow and look. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it, guys. Oh. You're forgetting to do the second grip. The first grip is under his head and his arm. The second grip, you gotta transition over his wrist. And you gotta make sure, some of you are trying to do the technique, open your elbow, like from here. So what happened if I try to go here? Can I do the triangle there?
Yes, sir.
No, so don't forget to come over here. And this, very, very important detail here, you have to pressure, put your pressure down, because if you relax your arm here, escape your arm, you lost the position. So when you get here, look, observation, lock your elbow in, you see? And then here, yeah, so you can make a transition without losing the control, okay? Go ahead, guys. When you make the transition, the other way, please. When you make the transition from grip 1 to grip 2, I gave you one option here. You come over, and go for the position. But another option you can do too, if you have enough space, loosen up your grip a little bit and do this, look. So yeah, just loop it there. But it's gonna depend how long. If the guy has long arms, you might not have enough space. See, if I keep a tight grip here, I don't have the space. But if you loosen up a little bit, you see, you can make the transition even tighter, okay? All right, guys, a couple more minutes. Go. Next position. Yeah, north south. My partner has the same thing. He has his arms in now here. It's a pretty safe position, right? Overall, the guy digging in. Is it easy? The guy has the arms in. Is it easy for you to get his arms and go, just let it go, to do this? Maybe in your dreams, but not real life. So here, there's a little trick, another leverage, similar to the one that we did from getting the back, that you can kind of get some space to control the arm. So look here, you have the control, his elbows are tucked in, and then you're gonna go to north-south position. Now here, you're gonna choose one of the arms. Just extend your legs for now, Tony, yeah. You're gonna choose one of the arms, you're gonna touch your elbow on the ground. Now look what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk with your fingers until you get under his elbow, with your wrist, and your hand posted on his ribs. Now look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna touch my right knee on my elbow, the same as when you get the back. Now I'm gonna keep my elbow on the ground, and I'm gonna push and use my hip like a steamroller. Now I have the grip. Very sneaky. Okay? Don't tell my brother showed me this one, okay? Okay. Yeah, you don't want to mess with my brother Higgin, man. I don't mess with him. Okay, so here again. All right, guys, what do I do? North-south, right? What do I do first? Remember? Choose the arm, yeah. Choose the arm. Touch your elbow on the ground. Look, until you get over his ribs. What do I do now next? Knee to elbow. Look, there. Keep your body very low, very low. Now look, you see how my elbow, I'm going to steamroll it very, very low. Don't get your elbow off the ground. And another detail too. Remember the detail I told you about the north-south, of doing this with the elbow in? The same thing. You gotta get your elbow right. You don't want to have the gap, because if you have the gap, see my elbow is open. When I go here, his arm is going to slide off. Slide off. So here, tuck the elbow in. Look, the pressure, hip. Bring the knees in. Now we're going to have a gap for the grip. And then from here, how many different things you can do for it? You choose. You have like a million different techniques. So you make your pick. I'll let you choose whatever you want. I'm going to give you one option, but you guys can do anything that you know from here as a follow-up, okay? So one more time. North-south. Step one, guys. Choose the arm. Next, my elbow what? My elbow on the mat. Hand, what do I do with the fingers? Walk towards the ribs. Next, Yeah, make sure you tuck your elbow in, knee to elbow. Next. Steamroller, hip forward, slide the knees in, then you go for the grip. Now from here, I'm gonna show you from this grip. I'm just gonna show you one way that I like to do. Remember the steamroller? I'm gonna do the steamroller to the armbar from here. So what happened? Because do you guys ever find yourself in a position, sometimes you go here, or you go here, or you go here and go here, and the guy pull his elbow out? So this way, I like to do this way because my hips stay low. So look here, I have the control, but look here. I'm gonna windshield wipe my legs and circle. No gap, stays tight. I do slow motion. So look here, my both knees against his back, a windshield wiper, you see, out, sit down, slide the leg around the head. Now I slide my knee up. Now here, if you want, you can even bring your leg over. Okay, so look here one more time to follow up. Knees against his back, look, windshield wiper, sit down, slide over, go towards the head. Okay guys, let's do it. Sir. Master Paulson make a special request for me to go over one of the techniques I showed. I worked for some of you guys a few years ago. So that's called, that technique, it has a funny name because there was no name. I had to make, I developed with my students that technique, so I had to make up a funny name. It's called armpit Americana. It doesn't, you guys gonna see it. So here, look, let me demonstrate first the technique. Does this happen common? Like your partner just turns sideways like this. Does this happen often in training? All the time, right? So look here, from here, just relax, okay? You guys got it? Yes. Okay, step by step. I'm gonna show you guys two versions of the move, okay? The more basic version, so my partner is sideways here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in front of his forearm and slide my palm up like this, you see? So look here, from here, I'm gonna come here, but I keep my weight on him. Now, my other hand is gonna come right here on his armpit. Do you see the control? Now here, look, all I have to do from here, I'm gonna slide my forearm until my elbow escape. Now here, keep the elbows in. Now I just start to turn. That's it. Okay, one more time. My part is on his side. What do I do first, guys? Look, here, see? The arm on the same side. Look, I slide here, come right over his biceps here. See? Now here, the other hand, I slide here, go right. You see how I control his arm here? Right palm down. Now, yeah, look, come here, control the armpit, right? Now I start to slide down here until my elbow, until my armpit touch his body. See? Now here, keep my elbows in, I start to turn my body here. If the guy is very flexible, then you can go here and turn your belly all the way up. But most of the time here, the majority of your teammates, here they already start to feel it. You don't have to go too far. But guys, please, you gotta do it slow because you can really hurt your partner's arm if you do it too. You can do fast up to the end, but the submission part has to be controlled. Otherwise you can hurt his shoulder, just like that, before he taps. Okay guys, slow, walk me through the steps. Look, inside, between his arms, right? Okay, next. Look, slide here. Now I'm gonna start to slide until my elbow goes through. And I go to the other side. Now I start to turn, look. That's it, guys. Let's do armpit Americano. Come on. Try to get your armpit by his armpit. Look here. When you get the position, some of you are doing the position here, but you're doing like this. You see, my arm, if your armpit is away, look, you don't have a good leverage here. But look the difference. Remember I told you I control the armpit. Now look here. You see? It's much, much tighter. Go here. Don't go too far on his hip like this. Try to go here, close to his arm. You see? That's much stronger control, okay? Go ahead. You gotta make sure your partner's body sideways. If his body's like this, not gonna work. You gotta go here. And the reason I like to slide my elbow, because I wanna keep my weight on him and have his body pinned sideways. Don't let him come here because he's flat on his back. You're gonna lose the position, okay? Go ahead, guys. Now I have a question for you. Now, what might happen once you get to the final part of the position? One of the things that your partner might try to do here, he might try to walk that way. So if he keep walking that way, if I don't block his hip, eventually he's gonna escape. So go back. Now here, so what I do, I bring my elbow down. Now can you walk with your hip that way? His hip is trapped. See? Now, so that would prevent him from doing that escape. But one other thing your partner might do, he might hold his hand and pull in. So if he does that, this is actually the difference. I go here, look, he hold his hand and he pull his hand down. Now, yeah, you see? That's gonna counter the move. So you're gonna have to go for the next version of the technique. This was the nice version. The other version is not so nice. It's still nice, but not as much. So what I'm gonna do different on the other one, I'm gonna do like a rear naked choke control, like this, on the arm. So look here, from here, and I actually love this one because the guy doesn't see it coming. Look, I go here, that's it. I have the position right there. Now here, look, you see how I cup my arm here? I keep it tight. Is it easy for him to pull his arm out? Look, I keep it tight. Now look here, from this control, all I have to do is slide my elbow. That's it. See? Oh. So it's a very tough transition. Here, look, from the control here, I slide my elbow down, armpit to armpit. Now if he holds his hand, that's not gonna stop. Okay, so look here again, guys. I come here. What I do different, look, I go here, I dig it in and cup this hand to my tricep. Keep it here on my tricep. You guys got it? Yes, this part? Look, here, dug it in. You gotta dug, you can't do like this. You gotta dug on his armpit and then I turn my palm towards me. You guys got this part? Sure. Keep it tight. Now I slide my elbow over, look, armpit to armpit, now I go. Let's try, guys. This technique, you need to have your body very, very low. Some of you, you're doing the position like this, look. Your partner is turning here, you're doing like the other one. The other one, it can be a little higher. On this one, you're gonna have to come, you see how I'm down? I have to come low. Don't go high here. Stay low, and then look, that's it. Okay, go. Sure. I'm gonna demonstrate. It's a technique from the north-south. I'm gonna do it, then you guys gonna teach me how I did, okay? Okay. What happened?
Okay, I got the triangle again.
Did you guys got it? Come on, don't tell me you didn't get all the steps perfectly, no? Okay, how did I do that?
Sneaky.
Sneaky magic, okay. Okay, now the details, guys. Look, north-south, extend your leg for now. First thing, I'm gonna do like a gable grip underneath here. Now, I squeeze under towards his armpit. Now look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull my arms in and I'm gonna crunch him. You see his head off the ground? You see his head off the ground? I bring my knee right underneath his head. Like a pillow, look. Like here, look. Now here, I'm gonna choose one arm here. Look, I'm gonna do the windshield wiper and I'm gonna choose one arm. I sit down, pull here, look. Now look here, this leg goes over. Now I'm gonna roll to my right. Control here. Now look, you have the lock there. Okay, so first, what do I do, guys? Gable grip, now, crunch, look, pull it in, get his head off the ground. Yeah, pillow under here, over your hip, windshield wiper, and go over one arm. Look, bring it over, control your shin, roll to your right. Now look, you complete from there. Okay. You guys want to see it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So walk me through, guys. So it's good. I like to teach like this because it forces you to think and helps you to memorize and learn the steps. When I ask a question, not just you guys asking me questions. So what's the step one, guys? Gable grip. Okay. Next. I try, look, dig. Make sure you're gonna dig toward his armpit and then pull. See, get his head off the ground. Pillow. Windshield wiper. Now look, let it go this one. Control this one. Look, over his armpit here. Now roll to your right. Look, control that chin. Now I make the full lock. Okay, guys, that's the sneaky north-south triangle.